The Great Pyramids of Giza, monolithic testaments to the ingenuity and ambition of ancient Egypt, continue to captivate and confound scholars, engineers, and dreamers millennia after their construction, prompting an enduring question: how were they really built? For centuries, popular imagination and historical accounts attributed their construction to the forced labor of tens of thousands of slaves, driven by the whip and sustained by minimal resources, a narrative largely perpetuated by Greek historians like Herodotus and later reinforced by Hollywood depicting. However, archaeological discoveries over the past century have dramatically revised this understanding, revealing a far more nuanced and sophisticated picture of a highly skilled, organized workforce, composed largely of paid laborers who lived in purpose-built cities and enjoyed a standard of living considerably higher than previously thought. The Old Kingdom period, roughly 2686–2181 BCE, witnessed the construction of the most iconic pyramids, with the Giza Plateau serving as the primary building site for the 4th dynasty pharaohs Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure, each seeking to immortalize their reign through these colossal structures. The initial stages of construction involved meticulously selecting the quarry sites, primarily located on the Giza Plateau itself and across the Nile River, demanding careful geological surveys to identify the highest quality limestone and granite. Limestone, relatively soft and readily available, formed the bulk of the pyramid's core, while finer white Tura limestone transported from quarries across the Nile was utilized for the outer casing stones, providing a smooth, reflective surface that would have gleamed brilliantly in the sun. Granite, significantly harder and more durable, was sourced from Aswan, hundreds of miles south of Giza, and reserved for internal chambers, sarcophagi, and specific structural elements necessitating a sophisticated transportation system. The extraction of these massive stones, weighing an average of 2.5 tons each, was a remarkable feat in itself, employing copper chisels, wooden wedges, and dolerite pounding stones to break away the blocks from the bedrock. Once extracted, the blocks were carefully dressed and shaped, utilizing a combination of copper tools, abrasives, and precise measurements to ensure a tight fit and a consistent form. The subsequent transportation of these colossal blocks across land and water represents one of the most enduring mysteries of pyramid construction, with numerous theories proposed over the years. The prevailing theory suggests the use of wooden sleds, lubricated with water or a mixture of water and clay, to reduce friction and facilitate movement across the desert sands. Recent archaeological evidence supports this theory, revealing remnants of sled tracks and a carefully prepared track surface designed to minimize resistance. Teams of laborers, numbering in the hundreds, would have pulled these sleds, coordinated by overseers and guided by precise measurements and signaling systems. For blocks sourced from across the Nile, transportation involved the use of barges and riverboats, skillfully navigated by experienced sailors and utilizing the natural currents of the river. The arrival of these blocks at the pyramid site necessitated a complex system of ramps to elevate them to the increasing heights of the structure, with various ramp configurations proposed by scholars. The straight ramp theory, initially favored, proposes a single massive ramp built along one side of the pyramid, gradually increasing in height as construction progressed. However, the logistical challenges associated with building and maintaining such a large ramp, requiring an enormous amount of material and manpower, have led to alternative theories. The spiral ramp theory proposes a ramp that wrapped around the pyramid, gradually ascending as construction progressed, offering a more efficient and less material-intensive solution. Recent archaeological evidence supports the possibility of internal ramps within the pyramid structure, suggesting a combination of external and internal ramp systems were utilized. Regardless of the ramp configuration, the precise positioning of each block required meticulous planning and execution, utilizing a combination of surveying techniques, leveling instruments, and astronomical alignments. The use of water leveling techniques, utilizing interconnected canals and reservoirs, ensured a perfectly level base and consistent alignment throughout the pyramid's construction. Astronomical alignments, particularly with the cardinal directions and specific stars, suggest a deeper cosmological significance to the pyramid's construction, reflecting the pharaoh's divine connection to the heavens. Once positioned, the blocks were carefully fitted together with remarkable precision, utilizing a combination of copper chisels, wooden mallets, and precise measurements, creating a seamless and enduring structure. The outer casing stones, made of fine white Tura limestone, were polished to a gleaming surface, creating a smooth and reflective exterior that would have shone brilliantly in the sunlight. This polishing process involved the use of abrasives, such as sand and gypsum, and meticulous hand-rubbing, creating a stunning visual effect. The workforce responsible for this monumental undertaking was not composed of slaves, as previously believed, but rather skilled laborers, organized into crews and paid for their services. Archaeological discoveries at workers' villages near the pyramids have revealed evidence of a well-organized community, with comfortable housing, bakeries, breweries, and medical facilities. These laborers were divided into crews, each with its own name and identity, fostering a sense of camaraderie and competition. Their diet consisted of a nutritious blend of bread, beer, meat, and vegetables, providing the energy required for the strenuous labor. Evidence of medical care, including healed fractures and surgical procedures, suggests a sophisticated understanding of anatomy and healing. The construction of the pyramids was a national undertaking, requiring the coordination of thousands of laborers, engineers, architects, and administrators. The pharaoh played a central role in this undertaking, providing the vision, resources, and logistical support required for its completion. The pyramids served not only as tombs for the pharaohs, but also as symbols of their power, divine connection, and enduring legacy. The enduring mystery of pyramid construction lies not in how the stones were moved, but rather in the logistical coordination, engineering expertise, and organizational skills required for its completion. The pyramids stand as testaments to the ingenuity, ambition, and organizational prowess of ancient Egypt, a civilization that continues to captivate and inspire awe millennia after its decline.